Good morning. These are your BYU-Idaho radio morning headlines for Wednesday, January 28th, 2026. Thanks for listening. I'm Jack Esplin. The Idaho Legislature is meeting to go over budgets for the next year, and the Idaho Department of Correction director just presented the state's budget to them on Monday. According to the Idaho Capitol Sun, the director, Bree Derrick, said costs for basic things like toilet paper and paper towels have gone up between 25 and 26% over the last 2 or 3 years. He also spoke about a population spike that's never been seen before at the Department of Correction. As of January 1st, there were 10,023 total people incarcerated by the Department of Correction, which the agency reports. And Idaho currently has 10 prisons in operation, and total in-state capacity is just over 8,200. Capacity has increased from around 7,100 since 2019 through the implementation of several projects. However, the prisons are full. This means that Idaho has to send a number of its inmates to county jails or out-of-state facilities to serve their terms. And as such, under Brad Little's recommendations, the agency's budget for county and out-of-state placement of people who are incarcerated is expected to grow over 69% from the current fiscal year. The governor's recommendation for the agency's entire budget totals $388 million of state general funds, about 10% of what was provided by the legislature last year. Pocatello is giving the public an opportunity to weigh in on new housing strategies for its housing needs. Pocatellans will get the chance to learn about the housing needs of the city during a presentation of a citywide housing study. The housing study will be presented during an open house in the City Council chambers on Thursday. The presentation will start at 6 p.m. and will be followed by a question and answer session. The community is invited to attend and learn from the data. Elder Kearon of the Quorum of the 12 Apostles of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, along with his wife Jennifer, will speak to all young adults in a worldwide devotional on Sunday. According to a news release from the church, the devotional helps celebrate the 100-year anniversary of Institutes of Religion. The devotional will be broadcast February 1st from the Conference Center in Salt Lake City, and all young adults are invited to view the live broadcast. A limited amount of tickets are also available for those wanting to attend in person. These have been your BYU-Idaho Radio Morning Headlines for January 28th, 2026. Thanks for tuning in. More news, interviews, and great content are available on our podcast feed. Just search for BYU-Idaho Radio on your favorite podcast apps. We're on things like YouTube, Spotify, Apple Music, and more. You can also ask your smart speakers to play KBYI 94.3 FM. This is BYU-Idaho Radio, and I'm Jack Esplin.